Podcast. So once again, I'm Young Money.
I'm Goalie Domo 1.
And this is Audrey back here in the corner.
Hi.
We are going to be talking about dystopia and how it relates to our daily lives.
So dystopia, we're going to describe dystopia.
It's a world that seems good, but it really sucks.
So like on the surface it seems like a utopia, but when you dig deeper and under the surface, it really sucks.
It's basically like
horrible.
a utopia. No, not a utopia. It's basically like some...
You're trying so hard.
Yeah, it's
paradise,
like
almost.
Some random community is trying to become utopia, but it's trying so hard and it's trying to like make everything so perfect. It's just getting to this planet.
Yeah, like it's like the Cybermen in Doctor Who. They're trying to make perfect being, and they killed everyone doing it.
Yeah, I don't want. Okay, sure. Yeah.
So our first example of a dystopia is The Maze Runner by James Dashner.
And The Giver.
The Giver.
But mostly The Maze Runner because it's just
like some examples like of dystopian books.
Yeah.
The Maze Runner, like The Giver,
even some
Hunger
video
Games,
that we play.
Yeah.
So and also for dystopia, alright, we're gonna talk about the Maze Runner. So in the Maze Runner, in the Maze Runner, it's all a dystopia.
Children are dying.
What?
That makes it. That also is a
innocent
common
children
theme.
are dying innocently.
They're dying because
because some evil company just wants to do tests on them. Yeah, Wicked, like you said in the last episode, is trying to do. Well, we didn't explain this, but we kind of have to now. The world that they came from is destroyed, and it's plagued by a disease called the flare. We don't want to go into too much detail about that, but
yeah.
This is
and in The Giver, there's this community, and it seems perfect. Oh, like no one gets hurt, but people they're getting killed if they make a simple mistake, and just
they're getting.
Yeah.
If you ever read the book, they're getting quote unquote
released. Yeah, but
which
really
means
they're getting injected and their body's thrown something.
Yeah.
In like a trash chute.
Yeah.
It sucks.
But people have no feelings except.
Yeah, we're going to explain more. So the main character, Jonas, he's selected to be this one good job, and it's really important.
Basically, he's selected to
like
hold
the
all the
president.
memories.
He's basically not like this.
Well,
that's two others, but basically,
he's selected to hold all the memories that the people don't have. Like all the bad memories.
Feelings or pain or war.
Mostly pain because in this community, they don't experience pain. They don't experience pain.
If you want to, you can kind of think of Jonas like Alexander Hamilton if you're into that. Because he was like the treasurer thingy. He kept care of the treasury back in that time. And that's kind of what Jonas is doing, except it's with memories.
Yeah.
Their treasury of memories. That's all they have.
So
Sad people.
that's the idea of dystopia pretty much, but what's everyone's opinions on it? Start.
I think it's a bad thing all around, but I enjoy watching movies and reading books.
So, I think if you ever hear the word of dystopia and in a story or something, I highly recommend you read or watch that story, movie, book, read, whatever. Listen to a podcast like ours. But also, you also sort of whenever you see that, just be open to it. Yeah. I know it sounds bad, dystopia, but it's still great. Those books, those kind of books are awesome.
Dystopia
books
and movies that I've watched, read, or whatever you call it. They start out very boring.
But I mean,
they get really good as they go on, and I highly recommend doing it.
Yeah.
I like
wait some time.
Yeah, I really like the genre of dystopia in general, and I know they all sound like the same plot pretty much, the good and bad. But no, they're all so unique and so great.
And also, this is a great example. The Lorax, probably everybody that lives has seen that
movie. The movie, or
I mean the movie, because that's the only one with the community. Has a
they have inflatable trees.
And it's run by that really ugly short guy who sells air to everybody.
Because he took it away. Because there's no trees.
And it seems like a utopia because it's so perfect.
Well, minus the
Fluffy and
But the thing is,
everything.
nobody in the community knows what it's like to live
With a real
with
tree.
air, with a real tree. So they all think it's perfect, except for that one girl and the guy who likes it.
And the grandma.
Yeah.
I think it's grandma.
So, also, like, getting back to the Lorax, like, the Lorax, if you've seen it before, you would understand really well. Like, it is definitely a dystopia. Like, there's no way...
And they're trying to get people to buy stuff.
Yeah.
Like, they try to get people to buy air.
It's basically like a propaganda plot.
It is. It's literally, like,
Pretty much.
kind of like Donald Trump, in a sense.
So,
But, like, also, in the dystopia one, it's like, to be a dystopia, you have to look really, really, really good. But then when you kind of do some research or, like, dig deeper, you
It's
realize that it is
basically like
not.
if you're
horrible.
born,
you know,
like,
if we lived in a dystopia, would we know? Like, you never know.
you probably wouldn't, because
So-
the people who were born in this world look like who are normal, who have
Everything.
like something else, you know?
Yeah, it's
They're
like really like here, let's give our opinion. I think my opinion on if I lived in dystopia, how I would handle it. I don't know how I would handle it that well because when I think about it, what I know, like what
so, like,
I
I was
know.
saying, like, you remember how I was saying, like, doing stuff and, like, people in this world who were born, like something, I don't know.
Yeah.
But,
I just
I kind of thinking about it, like, people who are born in those worlds, there's, like, a few of them, but they, like, know what's going on. They have, like, a special ability or something, you know?
Yeah. Like Audrey, what's your opinion on like if you lived in a dystopia?
depends if I knew about it. Like, I
mean, if I knew
wouldn't do
about it-
anything, to be honest. Knowing myself, I would just keep going with it, try not to screw it up.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause I don't.
Like, the thing
It's
is-
usually in dystopias, if you screw it up, you're dead.
Yeah.
I don't want to die.
Like
In
getting
all
back to
movies,
the
if you, like, screw with the security or whatever, then you die.
Or
Or
get
just
punished in
blow up
some
the entire
horrible.
town or kill everybody instead.
like getting back to the Giver. Like getting back to the Giver, sort of like in the Giver, that's the same thing. If you screw up, or if you're even if you're different, like if you're different, you
The
get
Giver and the
People kind of pointed out.
I just made a connection on, like, when he leaves the community, all the alarms go off, everybody goes into a crisis in the Lorax, you know?
Yeah.
That was just what I remember. But when he leaves the community, all the memories are released, and that becomes a crisis as well.
Yeah, because he holds the memory. Like,
Yeah.
Jonas holds the memories, and they can't handle like these
Yeah.
emotions.
Yeah, but then Jonas is heading out to fix, first of all, what he's done, and
So
what
what
he's
we
had, like, play with the community, and so is, what's his face in the Lorax? The kid.
Well, no one really noticed these things out.
Yeah.
yeah, and
That's
Also-
gonna wrap it up.
I think
For
that's
our
gonna wrap it up
podcast.
for our another podcast.
Yep.
Check out our other ones and
Thanks for
signing
tuning in.
off. Thank you. Bye.